Message Regina about Cyber Psycho Sighting. Das ist ein furchtbares Wort. Cyber Psycho Sighting. House on the Hill. Okay, jetzt habe ich's. Mitch Anderson, was hast du denn? Ich wollte dich gar nicht callen, aber okay. Was hat denn... Erstmal zu Regina, okay. Hey, I hear a war who had barricaded himself at home. Neighbors heard shots, could be a cyber psycho. Figure out the sitch and keep me posted, okay? Best put on some walking shoes, cause getting to this house is a bit of a climb. Can't spy much from the bottom, but all the records get me thinking it's something big. Got our guy, knocked him out. Must have had a rough pass, cause I've never seen anyone more paranoid about security. Tried coding his own ICE, but all he did was cause our outage. Family must have come by to check it out, and that's when the defense system activated. No wonder he lost his shit. Gonna be hard to set him straight again. Tja. Poor Gonk was so afraid someone would zero him that he turned his house into a death trap. Too bad his family happened to walk into it. Went completely unhinged after what happened. Good thing you got him to him first before he could off himself. Schön. Schön, schön, schön. Gut, was haben wir denn jetzt noch? Anderson, I needed that. Take good care of Scorpion's things. Okay, don't want them ending up in some seedy pawn shop. Ja, natürlich, also... Wir kümmern uns um alles. So, jetzt muss ich... Ah, da drüben bin ich reingekommen, da will ich auch wieder raus. Das wäre jetzt ziemlich simpel gewesen. Ich würde sagen, wir machen noch den und den hier. Ah, ne, wir gehen jetzt erstmal hier hin, dann machen wir den Gig. Dann den Cyberpunk oder den anderen Gig und dann... sollte das eigentlich erledigt sein. Dann machen wir wieder weiter mit einer Hauptquest wahrscheinlich. Dann schauen wir mal, welche Nebenquest da noch offen wäre. Wow, 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 wow. Ja, dieses Auto lässt sich sowas in der Masse nicht steuern. Das ist einfach so eine krasse Beschleunigung. Das mit Maus und Tastatur zu steuern. Beziehungsweise mit Tastatur alleine, weil mit Maus kann ich es nicht steuern. Nicht, dass ich wüsste, kann ich? Nee. Geht leider nicht. Ich kann es nur mit der Tastatur steuern. Das ist halt richtig ätzend. So. Haben wir es auch wenigstens gleich. Hui. Ja, ich fahre privat auch immer so. Das ist ganz normal. Also so habe ich das auch gelernt. Talk to Panam, Mitch and Soul. Okay. Lesestunde. Nomads at Ground Zero. It was no secret Night Corps offered generous pay and in some cases free cyberware and biomonitor upgrades to anyone willing to help clean up the crater of radioactive rubble at 8 HQ Ground Zero. Some first-hand accounts recall the insistent ticking of Geiger counters, like the loud buzz of cicadas in summer. In retrospect, we can only guess how many crater cleaners lost their lives to radiation sickness shortly thereafter. Both the city government and Night Corps have claimed casualties were kept to a minimum, while providing no official statistics to substantiate the claim. That being said, they have never been under pressure to release such figures. After all, most rescue, engineering and rubble cleanup teams were not local night citizens, but nomads. Surprised you didn't know? Don't be. It is a fact many history courses tend to overlook. The city employed hundreds of nomad mercenaries primarily from clans and Alakado Nation. These nomads were hungry for gainful work, and the city needed experts who were not only experienced but brave enough to not only put their lives on the line. Also, Arasaka could one day erect another tower in its place, but history is not without its sense of irony. These nomads, who so deliberately live outside our so-called system, came to its very rescue. Not for the first time and not for the last. Sehr schön hier. Hat schon sowas leicht Entspanntes tatsächlich. Ich will das lesen, Junge. Geh mir aus dem Weg. Ich will das lesen. Dann halt nicht. Ist hier so? No Life 3 Review. After 50 long years, the wait is finally over. The third and final installment of the No Life series will be available for purchase tomorrow. As has been reported already, gamers should not expect any major shakeups in regards to the protagonist. We still play a strong silent-type scientist Baron Freimensch. We follow Baron as he ventures to the Arctic Circle too. Well, why spoil it when you have all your hand while... Why spoil it when you'll have your hands on it in less than 24 hours? The gist, with Alice at Baron's side and trusty Crowbar in hand, those nasty aliens are in for a rude awakening. Ja, das ist, wer die Anspielung erkennt, also, ich weiß nicht, welches Spiel damit gemeint sein könnte mit Crowbar und Aliens. Und 3. Mhm. Okay, interessiert uns nicht. Gut.
V, you're here.
Ja.
What is he doing here? I forbade you from even breathing on that Militech convoy, so you call in your friend? To do it all behind my back? Is that it?
Uh-huh. That's exactly why I had V come and stand right in front of you. Do you think I'm that stupid?
I am starting to wonder.
Damn it to hell, Saul. Are you seriously considering letting that basilisk slip through our fingers?
I am.
But a chance like this.
A chance at what? Rotting up the job we came here to do?
Wow. Seems a lot changed while I was away.
No. Nothing has changed at all. The Biotechnica people will be here in an hour. Try not to cock anything else up before then.
I can't believe it. Look, there he goes, off to paint the grass green.
Thought the Biotechnica contract had withered and died.
Saul insists we see it through to the end. To prove the Aldecaldos keep their word.
Crop protection. Who gives a damn about crop protection? All Saul is going to prove is that a corp can walk all over us, and we'll say thank you and ask for more.
What's this basilisk nonsense?
It's an armored Militech cargo panzer. Junk from back in 2060 or so. They want to peddle it off to a backwards country, somewhere it can still pass as a technological wonder.
The Militech convoy will take the 101 right past us. Shame not to say hello.
Let me guess. Whole thing's your idea.
How did you know?
Saul wouldn't be quite so pissed if it weren't.
I believe V is right. If this had been Saul's idea, he would have seen it as the greatest plan on God's green earth.
Bull. Saul isn't that petty. He's simply a coward. He would rather play it safe, bide his time. For the family.
Is this basilisk worth another fight with Saul?
Yes, a craft like that would finally put us back on the right path.
The family is falling apart. If we fall into this Biotechnica rut, no one will ever take us seriously again.
Okay, so you do want to go behind Saul's back, and drag me here specifically for that.
Cassidy, Ted, Carol, and Bob, also on board.
Remember a while back, told me to give you a solid kick in the pants if I saw you diving in the stupid pool again.
I do, yet that was before our tandem raid on the Raffen camp. I believe you lost your opportunity there.
Nope, different that. Rescue mission. Someone from the family. Now, you're out to plain trick 'em.
If you plan to lecture me, you can damn well go right now.
Why Saul got his briefs in a bunch over this basilisk?
He's afraid Militech will destroy us if we pick a fight with it.
He thinks it's safer to stick with the corporations, like Biotechnica. What a joke.
You guys would rather...
We would rather go back to plying the trade we know best. Logistics.
Meaning smuggling.
That's what I said.
Thought you and Saul agreed to bury your carbines.
So did I. But it seems that's only true when somebody is trying to kill us.
Exactly. You saved his life. You want to fuck things up all over again now?
I saved his life, yet somehow he still ignores everything I say. So I do believe we have come full circle.
And you plan to grab the basilisk how?
Thanks, V.
Haven't said I'd help just yet.
Okay, let's go talk to the rest.
Schon ziemlich high-tech hier. Excerpts from A History of the Nomads by B.B. Byers. The First Nomad Code. 1. Protect and respect your clan and especially your family. 2. You are worth as much as your word. 3. Share with others in your clan. 4. Respect the privacy and well-being of your clan. 5. Never put your clan in danger. 6. Always take honest pay for honest work. The new Nomad Code. 1. Protect your family and clan in that order. 2. Do not steal from anyone in your clan. 3. Do not keep for yourself that which may help another in your clan. It's hard to imagine a group less inclined to wandering than farmers, but in fact they were the people who dawned the age of nomads. Natural catastrophes, crops ravaged by bioplagues, and armed conflicts and martial law allowing corporations to speculate and privatize land, all this forced them into a life on the road. The first clans recognized as nomadic were the Aldecaldos and the Jodes, followed shortly after by Snake Nation, Thalas Nation, Oak Nation, Blood Nation, and Metacorp, a total of 7 nations. The nomad nations are divided into tribes, which are subdivided even further into clans and families. A family typically numbers between 10 and 100 people, while the biggest nations can reach up to 1 million. At first, nomad activity was seen as anarchistic and subversive, mostly as you can imagine by corporations who quickly realized they wouldn't be able to control them. The biggest irony in all this is that it's thanks to the nomads that our cities were rebuilt after wars and catastrophes that marked the first half of the 21st century. After all, families come together to build, not to destroy. True that.
So, just the 4 vets on board with the plan. Nobody else?
We didn't bother asking the others.
There was too great a risk someone would take it to
Partners
Saul.
won't Besides, only the vets understand what we have to gain by having a basilisk.
Sounds pretty risky to me.
On the contrary, easy as pie. There won't even be much security on the convoy. Plus, we'll be doing our part towards furthering the cause of world peace. Why should this beast wind up being used in some little third world skirmish? We'll make better use of it right here in America.
Also so altruistisch sind die beiden, das ist ja unglaublich. The marriage of heaven and hell, the argument. Rindra roars and shakes his fires in the burdened air. Hungry clouds work on the deep, once meek and in a perilous path, the just man kept his course along. The vale of death. Roses are planted where thorns grow, and on the barren heath, sing the honey bees. Okay. Then the perilous path was planted, and a river and a spring. And on every cliff and tomb, and on the bleached bones, red clay brought forth, till the villain left the paths of ease, to walk in perilous paths and drive the just man into barren climes. Now the sneaking serpent walks in mild humility, and the just man rages in the wilds, where lions roam. Rindra roars and shakes his fires in the burdened air, hungry clouds wag on the deep. As a new heaven is begun, and it is now 33 years since its advent, the eternal hell revives, and Lol and Lo Swedenborg is the angel sitting at the tomb. His writings are the linen cloths folded up. Now it's the dominion of Edom and the return of Adam to paradise. See Isaiah 34 and 35. Chap. Without contraries is no progression. Attraction and repulsion, reason and energy, love and hate are necessary to human existence. From these contraries spring what the riches call good and evil. Good is the passive that obeys reason, evil is the active spring from energy. Good is heaven, evil is hell. William Blake. Ja, erstmal schön englische Poesie zerstückelt. Immer wieder gern. Was dröhnt hier eigentlich die ganze Zeit so? Sind das diese Windräder? Ach ne, das ist dieses Auto, okay. Das ist schon eine große, glückliche Familie, glaube ich, hier. Die sehen alle ziemlich gechillt aus.
Did you try to get Saul on board again? No luck, huh?
No. Okay, everyone listen. Militech will transport the Basilisk in parts distributed across 2 trucks.
Wait, do I sense a quiver in your voice?
Fuck you! The convoy will halt at the railroad crossing on the 101. We'll attack from behind, then get the hell out and away. Questions? Comments? Motions?
Nice job, Sunshine.
Mm-hmm. Damn short, sweet, and pertinent. None of that sad sack bullshit Saul likes to tack on.
Pan Am's got a beef with Saul, I know. But you guys...
Few years back, nobody would have given corporal work a second thought.
We want a good name. We just need good gear and good jobs. And Saul would see that if he pulled his head out of his caboose once in a while.
It's all too easy. Convenient to arrange. The exact tech you need. Coming your way, almost served on a silver platter.
Yes, Saul also claimed it stinks to high heaven.
Intel on the convoy, where'd you get it?
Carol hacked the Militech comms channel. Is that enough for you?
Okay, I'm in.
Okay. Thanks. First, we'll ride to the station. The train engine we need to block the convoy's way is there. Are you riding with us, or will we meet you there?
Ja, ich komme mit.
Riding with you.
Excellent. Let's get going.
Das ist sowas von eine Falle, aber wir können Panam da nicht einfach alleine
I
hingehen
heard a
lassen.
little shake in that voice.
You did not.
Ah, come on. Did you get your hands clammy too?
Screw you.
But are you sure you didn't leave any tracks? Militech won't notice a thing.
Are you trying to insult me, Bobby?
Okay, okay. Forget I even asked.
Jetzt bin ich doch mal gespannt, ob das wirklich so gut klappt wie geplant oder... Also ich kann es mir fast nicht vorstellen, weil das wäre ja eine langweilige Mission. Ja. Geht das auch noch weiter? Also versteht mich nicht falsch, die Musik ist ganz angenehm und lustig, aber und unterhaltsam, aber ich finde das schon ganz cool, wenn man hier weiterfahren könnte. Jetzt.
Let's go.
Dieses Spiel.
Nobody's gonna notice you gone back at camp?
Saul has no wish to see us there anyway. The better to make a good second impression on the Biotechnica suits.
Your sour faces wouldn't help much.
Indeed, they would not.
The Raffens, what about them? Expecting any trouble?
Saul is. He's posted sentries all around the camp.
How's that not right?
He's wrong in continuing to fight the symptoms rather than the disease.
You don't miss life in Night City?
At times, perhaps. I miss the feeling of having a new beginning. Of freedom. But I also haven't forgotten the emptiness. The feeling of realizing it means nothing if you're alone.
Yeah. Took adjustment on my part, too. Though, never was completely alone.
You had someone?
A true friend. Jackie by name. You would have liked him, actually.
Jackie. I'll remember that.
Ach ja, Jackie. Was würde Jackie wohl denken, wenn er wüsste,
We have arrived.
was mit uns los ist? Ich will gar nicht raus.
Big bastard.
If you like it so much, maybe we should just hijack the train. Let the basilisk go on its way.
Yeah, then just drive this beast to the 101. There and back.
Saul would be on board with that.
Are we ready? Okay. The Militech convoy will be traveling from Night City to the base where they're due to meet the buyer. We will stop it at the railroad crossing.
All we have to do is shove this beauty in its way.
V, any questions?
Plan to move this thing how exactly?
It's old tech. Carol will have to hack it.
Then I'll somehow have to finagle authorization from the control tower to move it.
Tower looks inactive to me too.
Yeah, we'll see to that. You and Pan Am just get the authorization code.
Okay, let's get to work.
Easy. Reden wir doch mal ganz kurz mit den Nomaden. Dem kann ich nicht reden. Ah, hier ist einer. Und hier.
Read the opening line.
Any of this goes south, you know Pan Am will be the one to pay.
Do you see us hanging her out to dry? Do you see Saul letting us off the hook while Pan Am takes the fall for everything?
I'm starting to like this kid, Ted. He thinks he cares about Pan Am more than the girl's own family.
You didn't take her side last time when she left the clan. Why?
Because last time, Pan Am was acting a damn fool.
You thinking she learned something? She's smarter?
Yes, she left. Learned a few things, managed on her own. I knew when to come back.
People like that are worth a lot more than those who plant their asses in one spot and do as they're told.
Okay. Hat sie hier vorne was für
Well,
uns?
hello there. Have you come to make yourself useful?
I've never seen old tech like this. You know your way around it. How'd you learn?
From books? Just wait till you see what's inside the signal tower. They use punch cards. Punch cards! Can you believe it?
What cards now?
An old data storage method. When the net collapsed, we were thrown back to the 20th century.
What's it even look like?
They're cardboard cards with holes punched in them, as code in columns. Each hole position, punched or not, represents a unit of data.
Honestly, prefer Pan Am to punch cards as a topic of conversation.
Let me guess. You don't really know why you're here, do you?
Pan Am asked me for help.
Mm-hmm. She came back to the fold, sweet-talked Mitch and the rest over to her side. But still, she calls you. Interesting, isn't it?
The arrival of the next freight train is delayed.
Okay. Sie scheinen Panam irgendwie alle nicht ausstehen zu können, habe ich den Eindruck.
Even if we pull it off, Saul
Remember
will...
when we first met? You almost had a pound in your pants at the thought of falling foul of Saul.
I don't recall leaving Pan Am high and dry, though.
Now you're gonna stick it to him plain? Something change?
Uh-huh. I realize Pan Am is right.
How's it going over here?
Fantastic. We have everything hooked up, and nothing works.
It works, though not reliably. V, could you scan it? Because I am not open to the prospect of taking it all apart again.
Capacitor's damaged. Third from the right.
Wieso können die das nicht scannen?
Indeed. Hold on. Let me swap it out.
Vor allem, warum hat er das nicht gesehen?
Time to try it again.
Hey, it works.
Thanks, V.
Talk to the Nomads. Das habe ich jetzt eigentlich praktisch schon gemacht, ne? Oder gibt es hier noch jemanden, den ich übersehen habe? Nee, nur noch Panam, ne? Gut.
Need a hand?
Of course. But in your shoes, I would look for another way in first.
Okay, das war echt unnötig. Zum Glück sind wir etwas stärker. Ah ja, hier war schon lange keiner mehr, habe ich den Eindruck. Hallo, ich würde das gerne einsammeln. Aber hier sind auf jeden Fall schon mal Eddies, das ist jetzt schon mal nicht schlecht.
I opened this one, so we'll call it a tie. Be right there.
So. Erstmal schön alles ausräumen. Das muss ja alles geplündert sein. Go to the upper control tower. Okay.
Do you need a light?
Well done. Thanks, boys.
Ist hier draußen noch etwas? Okay, ich hätte auch hier einfach reingehen können. Okay.
I've
Panam
always
ist
been
noch
fond
unten.
of trains. And the stations where so many tracks converge.
Junctions.
Yes, those. When you see them from above, you feel...
Free. Like you could set off on 1,000 journeys all at once.
Perhaps more simply, hopeful. Okay, here we are.
Ja. Welcome aboard. Congratulations, you have just joined one of 12 proud Corp-Bud locations. With your help, we will rebuild what the war left in rubble. With every bag of cement shipped, with every train car sent out, we are one step closer to reaching our goal. What's more, we are the only branch location with our own train car wash. That's right, you can even use it to clean your own vehicle. For your comfort and safety, we offer a complete sports and entertainment package as well as... Oh Lord, was ist das denn? Einfach zugegangen gerade. Ah, wo ist es denn? As well as the G-Rapid Detox and Relaxation Program. Note, for your own safety, please wear protective gear at all times while working. Corporate is not responsible for improper use of workplace equipment or any adverse health effects that may result thereof, including but not limited to blood poisoning, toxic shock, or any instances of cyberpsychosis due to overuse of a G-Rapid program. Gut. In Maßen und nicht in Massen, ne? And doing Fall of the First Net. Gut, das haben wir schon mal gelesen. Gehen gleich zu ein paar Namen. Nomads for the thick-skinned. Okay, the matter is simple. Whatever you read or hear about the nomads in the city media doesn't hold an ounce of water. Okay, haben wir schon mal gelesen. Messages. New threat level. High alert. From Michael Pilling Fisher, CTO, Corp-Bud to Corp-Bud branch number 12. With regard to the net crash, we are pleased to inform you that communications have been restored. We are adjusting the threat level rating from Crisis Response T4 to High Alert T3. All employees shall report of an informational meeting at 8 AM tomorrow in Hall E. The meeting will cover new operation procedures for the factory as well as new technology to be introduced. Attendance is mandatory.